everyone, in today's session I'm going to give you some more options to use with your red ball. We've already done one routine using the red ball for thread the needle, 100, what else did we do, shoulder bridges. Today we're going to do swan dives, a little bit more challenging, double leg stretch, crisscross and some side lying exercises using your 9-inch ball. Remember, you can use a cushion if you prefer, if you haven't got a ball to hand. If somebody in the family's got a football that they don't mind you taking the air out of a little bit, that would do the same thing. So we're going to start with your swan dive. Hopefully you've done a little bit of a warm-up first, even if you just do the basic warm-up with a few roll downs. That'll get you nicely warmed up, get everything moving, get your shoulders, your hips, knees and ankles moving, and a little bit of movement into your spine. So we're going to start with the swan dive. You need to lie on your front with your arms above your head. Legs wide, with the ball above your head, rest both hands onto the top of the ball, head down. So extending the arms out so your elbows are lifted off the mat. Engage your core, so pulling your navel up towards your spine. Squeeze your bum for this one. Breathe in. As you breathe out, press firmly into the ball. Peel up off the mat, drawing your shoulders down. Come up as high as you can. Hold, breathe in. And breathe out, roll down nice and slowly. And repeat. So firm pressure into the ball. Draw the shoulders down. Watch where your arms are. Don't let them rest on the mat. Hold, breathe in. And breathe out, roll down slowly. Let the ball come towards you as you push into it. Check where the shoulders are and roll down slowly. Okay, 3 more if possible. You might find you come up a little higher with each one, but it doesn't matter if you don't. If it's a bit nippy in your lower back, you need to squeeze your bum a little bit more. Make sure you use your tummy. Last one. Excellent. Release your back after that. So come up onto hands and knees. Pop the ball between your knees to do a cat stretch. So arching your spine, tucking in the chin and your tailbone. Slowly take the stretch the other way. So just releasing your back, arching again, and last time. And then rest. Lovely. Now come into your base position. So turn yourself over and lie down. So we're going to hold the ball straight up in front to do some single leg stretch. So lifting the feet one at a time into tabletop. As you lift your head and shoulders, bring the ball towards your knees. Reach the ball over your knees, extend one leg out, and draw it back and change. Make sure the ball is above the knees, so you're bringing your knees in underneath it, reaching over your knees, so lifting the head and shoulders, chin tucked in, look between your inner thighs. We're going to turn it into a crisscross. So as you extend the leg out, drop the ball down to your hip and then back up above your knees and switch. Try and just move from the waist, so bringing the shoulders and the ribs to the side. Watch the ball is not too high up with your shoulders. You want it level with your hips or past your hips. If you've got longer arms than me, pulling the knee towards the chest as you twist past it. Last 2. Last one. And then rest. Oh, that's a toughie. Let the head gently roll from side to side, just to ease off the neck and shoulders. So So taking it into double leg stretch, a little bit harder. Lift back up. This time you're going to hold the ball in the back of your knees. Don't squeeze it. You want to be able to swap the ball from one hand to the other. So hug your knees in tight, chest lifted. Extend the legs out, circle the ball above your head, switch. Change direction. Watch the arms, don't pull your head backwards. And remember to breathe. Last two. And rest it down. Oh, that's a toughie. Let your head gently roll from side to side. And then bring the feet down and stretch. Full body stretch. Get that stretch to go down through your abdominals, pressing your lower back into the mat. You could repeat those 2 sets and 3 sets if you wanted to. So back to single leg stretch, crisscross and double leg stretch. To give yourself a bit more workout, you should feel it right across your tummy muscles, right down the front. Now we're going to use the ball also to give you some ideas for side lying exercises. So your basic side kick, you could put the ball between your ankles, lie down using your arm as a pillow or propping your head up with your hand. Squeeze the ball between your ankles and lift both legs off the mat. Concentrate on squeezing the ball and releasing. And squeeze and release. Use your tummy, use your pelvic floor. Makes a big difference. Squeeze and release. You might want to try and hold it and squeeze and try a little bit of balance. So taking the arm away and reaching it up towards the ceiling. Check where the shoulders are. Keep squeezing the ball, make it look squashed. Hold while you breathe. And then come down gently and lower the legs down. Nicely done. Taking the ball out, just relax that leg forward just to release your hip. So a little bit more challenging exercise for side lying would be to pop the ball underneath you. So resting your ribs onto the ball, bend the bottom leg, stretch the top leg out. Now your instinctive reaction is to put your head on your hand. Try not to. Bring that arm out in front of you. Making sure that your shoulders and hips are stacked, but you've lined up your ear through your shoulders to your hips to your ankle bone. Keep this foot on the floor. This arm is going to act as a weight. Start with it on the mat first. Bring your other hand to your thigh. Look for the side seam on your trousers. This is the hand that matters. Use your tummy. Breathe in. As you breathe out, press your ribs into the ball. Slide your hand down the leg and release. It's a tiny little movement. You should feel like somebody is digging you in the waist as you lift the shoulders. Press the ribs into the ball. This arm can be lifted or resting on the floor, but try not to push into the floor. If you want to, you can put that arm above your head. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Aim for 8 repetitions if you can. It's quite a toughie though. And then when you're done, rest. Whew. Head onto the hand, so supporting your head. Bringing your hand to the mat in front. Lift that extended leg hip height. Flexing the foot, float it forward just to get the hamstring stretch. Point and take it back. Letting it go back behind you as far as possible. Watch you don't fall forward off the ball. done. Let's just do 2 more. Breathing in as it comes back, point your toes, reach back behind you, flex and float it forward. This time as you take the leg back, bend your knee, reach back, grab hold of the foot and just pull the heel towards your bum. Just to get that quad stretch, watch you don't fall off the ball. Optional extra, put the hand down, grab hold of your heel, again still resting on the ball and pull the leg up towards the ceiling. So getting a nice stretch into the hamstrings. And then release. Let's do the same on the other side. So as you swap ends, pop the ball between your ankles, stretch out, head can be propped up or you can use the arm as a pillow. Squeeze the ball between the legs and lift and hold. Squeeze a little bit more and release. And squeeze and release. And squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Keep the pressure, squeezing the ball if you can. Take your hand to your thigh and then float it up and squeeze. Keep the pressure on the ball. Challenge your balance. Use your tummy, pelvic floor. Squeeze into your bum so you want to feel it right up your inner thighs, into your tummy muscles. Watch you don't fall back onto your buttock. Try and keep the hips stacked. And come down gently. Hand first, you can hold as long as you like. Bend the knee forward, just give it a rest. Give the hip a rub. Side line. Coming up onto the ball. Rest your ribs on it. So as you swap over, make sure that you haven't got the ball in your waist or in your armpit. Hand to your thigh, this arm out in front, resting on the floor or lifted. Stack the shoulders, line up ear, shoulder, hip and ankle. Breathe out, slide your hand down the side of the leg. This side is always so much harder for me. We all tend to do the better side first. So don't worry if you find one side is more challenging than the other. None of us are symmetrical. If you want to make that harder, arm up underneath your head. Oh, that is tough. Tiny, tiny movements, remember. I don't know if I can manage to do 8 on this side. I'll try. And catch your head with your hand. Oh, this is where you should feel it. Definitely feeling that one. Hand to the floor. Lift that leg. Flexing the foot, bring it forward. And point and take it back. Pointing your toe as it goes behind you. And flex, bring it forward. Now, even though you're looking to get a nice stretch up the back of your leg, as the leg goes back, still keep those shoulders and hips still. Don't let your chest come forward. Try not to bend. The only thing moving should be your legs. So you're moving from this hip joint here as your leg goes forward and back. So don't let that shoulder come forward. Great one to try and do in front of a mirror so you can see if you're moving, or get another member of the family to watch to make sure that you're not rolling. So if you haven't got a ball, like mine, slightly deflated football will do. Okay, once the leg is back behind you, bend your knee, reach back and pull. And release. Optional extra, slightly bit more stretch, pull. So feeling the stretch up the back of your leg. And relax it down. Oh, well done. Back up into sitting. You could repeat your shoulder bridge now if you want to, like we did yesterday on the last video, using the ball. Pop the ball between your knees as you complete your bridges. Hope that's given you a few little extras to use with the ball. We'll come up with some more another time. Look forward to seeing you again. Take care now. Bye.